everyone, today's video is on rearranging equations when you just have to do one step. So the way that these questions are worded is that they will say make a particular letter the subject of the formula. And what that means is you've got to rearrange the equation that you've got to get the letter that is said here on its own, basically. So it has to be R equals, okay? So you're going to use your knowledge of solving equations to work that out, okay? It works in exactly the same way, except we're dealing with letters, okay? So we're not going to get an exact numerical answer. We're going to have letters in our answer, okay? So if we have a look at the first one, we've got R plus 8 equals Q. So I'm making R the subject of the formula in all of these. So I need to get R on its own, okay? So to do that, what I need to do is I need to get rid of this plus 8. Now, normally what we would do is we would take 8 from each side, and that's exactly what you do on this. So we're going to take 8 away from each side. So what happens on the left is that this part disappears, okay? So I'm just left with R equals, now what we've got here is Q minus 8. Now there's nothing I can do with that. I don't know what Q is, so I can't work it out. So I just put my answer as Q minus 8. And that's it. That is the answer to that question. Right, let's have a look at the next one. So I've got R take away 2x equals M. So this time, to get R on its own, I need to get rid of this take away 2x. And to do that, we would add 2x to each side, so it balances. So this time, R equals M plus 2x. Okay? Right, the next one, slightly different. 2R equals Y. Well, we know that 2 times R is equal to Y. So that's what the 2R means. We've got 2 times R. Okay? So to get rid of the 2 on this one, we would divide each side by 2. Okay? So what we have here is R equals Y divided by 2. Now there's a nicer way that we can write that, and divide by 2 is the same as putting it as a fraction over 2, isn't it? Okay, so it's a much nicer, and that's the way that it's going to probably look anyway. Okay, so if you're dividing by a number, write it as a fraction like that. Okay, the next one. So we've got R over Q equals X. So like this one, I'm going to write it out differently. We know that this means divide. So R divided by Q equals X. So to get rid of the divide by Q, I'm going to multiply each side by Q. So what I end up with is R equals Q times X, okay, or X times Q. But what that means is that we can just put them together without a symbol between them. Okay, when we multiply letters together, we can just put them together. Right, the last one. This one's different because the R is on the right hand side. That doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter if the R is on the right or on the left. We're still going to do the same thing. So basically I need to get this P away from the R. So I would take P from each side. So what I'm left with is A take away P equals R. So R's on its own. So like I said, it doesn't matter if it's on the right hand side or the left hand side of the equal sign. Okay, so now I want you to have a go at the questions that I've set you.